Once again, we're staying in our metal plate underscore 001.dwg file. And we're just going to take a quick look now at how we can edit both our gradient fills and our hatches. Now, this is where it's quite useful to have them on different layers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to the layer drop down here, and I'm going to select hatching as the current drafting layer. And then I'm going to come down here, gradient fill, I'm going to freeze that layer. Now, as soon as I do that, you'll notice the gradient fill disappears on the drawing. Hit escape to lose the layer drop-down menu. So now what I can do is I can select my hatch pattern. As soon as I do that, it goes into the hatch editor, like so. You can ignore the non-associative hatch boundary grips message. I'm going to change the scale of that to 2 and press enter. And you'll see the hatching is now a bit larger. The spacing is a bit larger. So I'm happy with that. I close the hatch editor like so. Job done. Now we're going to reverse that. We're going to go back to the layer drop down. We're going to thaw out the gradient fill layer by clicking on the little snowflake. And you'll see it comes in. The draw order has been maintained with the hatching on top of the gradient fill. But I'm going to make gradient fill the current drafting layer. Click on the drop down again. Hatching. Click on the sun symbol. Freeze the hatching layer. Now, hit escape to lose the layer drop down, click on the gradient fill. Now, we can change this accordingly. So what we might go for is the cylindrical look, that one instead, so it looks a bit different. We might also want to change the colour, might want to up the blue a little bit. So let's give it a bit more of a blue. There we go, like so. Close the hatch editor, like so. Can you see it's a bit more blue now? And then on the layer drop down, we'll turn the hatching layer back on by clicking on the snowflake. That comes back again, and it looks subtly different. Hit escape a couple of times to lose the layer drop down. But using those two different layers and freezing and thawing the layers makes for quick and easy editing of your hatch patterns and your gradient fills. So always try and put them on two different layers. It just makes your life that little bit easier.